Saw a really good video, kind of a speech by a novelist named Brandon Sanderson. It was all about AI. Basically, the whole speech had a lot to do with the fact that you are the art. He made some good points that maybe AI will get to the point where it can do everything artistically, creating the product of art better than humans. But where it will never compete with is how you are a part of the art. You are the art. I thought it was really fascinating, and he made some really good points. I'm trying to not butcher it. I really wanted to go over here, around this bend here, trying to see if there's enough room here to go around here. It's really quite a neat spot here. Should I try? Should I attempt? This is that area. Wow, it's quite not a lot of ground here. Let's see how far I can go. Oh no. If I get up on these rocks, it's not bad. Oh, I'm very wet now. Can I make it? This is the challenge. Whoa. Good idea or bad idea? Dogs are barking at me. What I always love about this kind of stuff is that it never looks like anything on camera. It looks very low risk. I think this is not gonna be able to do much here. Maybe. I needed 2 hands for this. I did it. It's not very far until... Oh, whoa, Jesus. I almost slipped right off that. This is all real time. Damn. Oh, there's a way up there, but that's kind of a cool way up. I thought the water would be a lot more out. But no. Yeah, it's cool. What is that? Oh, it looks very treacherous over there. And it might actually go back. There's not much way to get through here. Fortunately, the water is just not out enough to go all the way, which I really wanted to do. That's quite the jump. Made it. Survived. Just had this thought about my kid. My oldest, who's 7, and she's gotten really into this idea that dad makes videos and makes movies and shorts and stuff like that. And we sort of just sat down really quickly a couple mornings ago and just kind of came up with a short idea. And it's actually really awesome. What are you designing? Robot?
Yeah.
Robot Lane? I kind of almost forgot about, this stuff I do is sort of, it gets passed on, even if I don't even really want it to be.
There's going to be more robots.
Are they all going to be very similar though?
Nope.
No, they're going to be different? We got to make them the same. We can't make more than one robot. You got to limit. We're low budget here. We're on a low budget.
No!
High budget? Who's going to pay for this movie?
You! Little tiny. Yeah!
I don't force the idea that she becomes an actor or something, because I just feel like that's a kind of a scary path, to be honest. But, she is very creative, and now she's like full of ideas, and I just think it's actually quite beautiful. Not to be cheesy, but I think pretty stoked for it, actually. So yeah, we might be making it short. You guys actually really liked my last video, kind of explaining what I'm going to be doing, more on the lines of just doing and shooting and showing you the journey of whatever I'm shooting and whatever I'm making, not even necessarily just filmmaking. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about this. I posted a clip from my vlog, little social media post, little reel on Facebook, just my personal Facebook, and locally it got kind of semi-viral for a small town little clip, a lot of comments and stuff. So I think I'm going to explore a little bit more on E.J. Hughes' spots here in Crofton. Found some paintings that I actually didn't even know about that he painted. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. Right into the bro here, randomly. And what are we talking about? Swanbird? Yes. I thought this was pretty funny. I saw a E.J. Hughes painting from here. I haven't really seen this one before, but funny enough, this boardwalk came in around 2000, I believe. So the painting he would have been sitting like right here, kind of looking out here, because you can see the spit kind of coming up right here. It's probably further back, but it's actually under here. And I think there's like a fairy in the painting here. I have to double check, but it's kind of like right here. So it's kind of looking out to there. I thought that was kind of funny. But it's all, I'm pretty sure he would be under this boardwalk here. Going back to the Brandon Sanderson thing on AI, and he was kind of explaining all the knocks about AI, like how it is using stolen stuff, and how he argues, yeah, that might be crappy, but also, would you also be stoked for a large language model being learned on stuff that's completely copyright free or on purpose, like somebody voluntarily put their art into a machine that they can learn from? Like, would you be okay with that still? And I would argue that still would be kind of lame. So he said it is an argument, but it's not the best argument. So he kind of goes through these things about like what's exactly the best argument against AI, and not like a shake at the clouds type thing, like an old man. Also, one of his points was the fact that with large language models, will it get good? Will it get good? And that's kind of the point, is yes, one day it might get really, really good, better than the output of a human, but that's still not good enough to argue against. And also the point of like, it takes resources and water and stuff. Yes, that's crappy. Not exactly the end all of argument. There's also a lot of talk about how AI is trash and is AI slop and all this. But, there will be a day where it'll be indiscernible between human-made stuff and AI, and to the point of like it being really good. Who knows? Maybe it won't, but I see it getting even better. But again, that's not a good point to fully reject AI. And his final point was basically, you are the art. And that kind of goes right into my previous video where you are the niche. And yeah, I totally agree with this. And this video, this essay, or this speech he gave was very much what I've been trying to encapsulate with my thoughts on AI. And he just does it a lot more eloquently. He's a writer, by the way. And yeah, so go check out the video. It's really good. Tell me what you think about what he's saying about AI, or what I'm saying about AI. Am I naive to think that there's going to be an audience for this AI stuff, especially when it's really good? Of course, there's going to be people who just do not care that it's not human made, and they'll watch it. But as you can see by Darren Aronofsky's AI recreation, time recreation thing of America, there's been a lot of hate for it. And it's specifically because it's AI. There's no human touch to it. Well, there is a small amount, although they did apparently use SAG actors for the voice. Who am I to judge? I don't know. See where it goes.